Now, the battle to be crowned new presenter of XPOSURE is coming to the boil nicely, and it's getting more competitive by the week. This week on the couch is boy versus girl, and it's Anthony's 4th week in a row to be nominated. He's starting to call the Ireland AM couch his home at this stage. He's up against Daniella, who's in the bottom two for the first time, and they both join us now. But first, let's take a clip from last night's show.
I will be disappointed if people simply Google next big thing and find some band that played last night and decide that this is going to be it.
I'm going to do it on the Shoes. They're a new up-and-coming band. They're playing Wheels tonight. I've seen them before, and I'm going to go in and have a chat to them tonight and meet them.
And speaking of the Miss Universe competition, are you nervous? Are you excited? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be great. There's myself and 85 other girls from all over the world. We'll be running around the place, going to loads of different events and functions, so it's going to be great.
And I've seen that you have brought with you today some of the gorgeous glitzy dresses that you'll be bringing over with you and packing into one of 5 suitcases.
Yeah, I like to travel light, you know. I actually have today the cream gown that I wore when I won Miss Universe Ireland, and I also wore all this jewellery.
And what about your gown for the night? Can we not get a sneak peek now?
No, sorry, I can't show it to you, but I can tell you that it's an absolute showstopper. And it's really great.
Well, your gowns are beautiful, as are you, and we wish you the very best of luck. So there you have it, guys. This is our Miss Universe Ireland, our hopes of bringing home the title for this year. If you want to catch her strutting her stuff on the world stage, tune into TV3 on August 23rd at 9 p.m. Back to you in the studio. Thank you very much.
Back to us in the studio is right. Daniella, welcome for the very first time onto the couch. Anthony, week 4 for you. It's like almost a regular appearance now. I mean,
yeah, it's my normal Wednesday morning at this stage, just to come into Ireland AM, sit on the couch. It's normally actually Alan to sit and have a chat with, so it's great to meet you.
I just drew the bum straw this week. I'm kidding, of course. Watching it last night and over the last few weeks, I mean, it's quite gripping. But the way they interposed the pictures, and we had one of the judges sort of saying, oh, if somebody goes on Google's a band, I'll be dropping them, and straight away then the juxtaposition is your comment comes up.
On the
great new band,
yeah.
Shoes, the next new two or whatever, and there's a collective groan goes up in one half of the house, and a huge peal of laughter goes up in the other half. But I know that's carefully edited, but at this point, are you feeling a little bit frustrated, or that maybe the judges just don't think this gig is for you?
You can, I suppose, straight afterwards when you leave, you walk up in front of the judges and they tell you you're not through. As soon as that happens, you can kind of say to yourself, oh God, this again. And then you're worried that people at home might turn around and say, I'm not voting for this guy again. He keeps going up again and again and again. And when I went looking for the Shoes, I'd heard them before, I'd listened to them. As soon as I heard next big thing, what'll I find? I said, okay, maybe a band. I went looking for a band, I thought these guys, I listened to them. And if they showed pieces, I'm actually listening on the internet to listen to the music. But then when you see Michael saying, I'm going to pick somebody who says this, and he did it the week before that, you can't go to yourself, oh, you could just...
Annoyed, frustrated.
Yeah,
and you're not tempted to say that to him?
No, God no, because like they're guys who are, you know, they've been around for years. They've been doing this for a long time.
Not on television, he hasn't.
No, not television. But he's
you have more TV experience than him.
Oh, I don't know about that now. But no, to be fair to Michael, he's done well. And I wouldn't. I'm only in this to learn and to try and further myself and get better. So I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
All right. How upset or how bad did you feel when you were nominated yesterday?
Yeah, I was really upset. I was crying at the end of it.
Yeah, we saw
I was
that.
like, oh no, cringe. But yeah, no, I was really upset. I was quite gutted because of course I would prefer to be, like, for my first time, rallying votes to win as opposed to rallying votes to stay in. But I was gutted, yeah.
And how nervous do either of you get when it comes to that presentation to the judges?
You'd be surprised. I mean, it probably, from an outsider's perspective looking in, you're probably going, I could do that better, come on. But it's really hard when you're in that situation, and it's very intense in front of the judges.
It's like you're back in school almost. And you're walking in front of the teachers' lineup. It's like, oh, I'm trying to fight for my life. It's weird.
And do they encourage you not to argue, that you just take the information they impart with a pinch of salt if you don't like it, or you welcome it if you do?
I think it's the opposite. I mean, I think you are encouraged to speak up if you can defend what you chose to do, or if you have obviously an answer to give back to them. But they're the judges, and they pretty much know best. I think they haven't really got it too far wrong every week.
But you could argue that they got it wrong in his case, because the audience obviously loves him. Dallery's got thousands of mates around the country who are all texting in like every Tuesday up till 1 o'clock. So I mean, you know, in one hand the judges say you can't do it, but the audience is saying we like it.
Yeah, no, it's weird for me because you're going up to the judges and trying to, you know, prove yourself to 3 judges, and then people at home are trying to say, well, I don't know what they're saying, I just know what the public vote is coming out like. So I'm kind of lost, especially in what to do, how to go forward against the judges every week.
And how much of an island is it in there? In the sense that, yeah, you look like your mates, but really you're all vying for the same job, so therefore you've got to be highly competitive. And while it's nice to be nice, at the end of the day, if you've got to stomp your stilettos all over the place to get the gig, that's what you might have to do.
We do all get on. We definitely do all get on. That's not a front. But I mean, it is a competition, and as the weeks go on, it is getting more and more intense. And I suppose the claws are coming out of it.
Oh yeah, it's getting bitchy.
Maybe I just got it wrong there from watching it, but one or two people looked extremely unhappy that you were coming back again.
Yeah,
it was almost as if you've no right to come back.
Yeah, that's the way you feel. When I went back in and I sat and met them for the first time, you do feel straight away, oh God, these people don't want you here. And you get that feeling straight away, but then again, it is a competition. They don't want somebody coming in who could steal their votes. And that's the way I think that's what it boils down to.
And what do you think is your magic ingredient that the audience keeps saying, no, leave him back in?
I have absolutely no idea, none, and I'm still shocked. Every single time I go through, I'm more and more shocked. It's weird.
I mean, some will say it's a positive thing, others will say it's a negative thing. They just want to put you back in to see you struggle.
Yeah, to see what happens, to see if you mess up again, or if you fluff up something, or if you can do better.
And do you feel that you're struggling?
I suppose every week it changes, and that's what I mean by when you come out after seeing the judges, you go, I tried on that one, but it didn't go as well as it could. And then 10 minutes later, you're like, no, hold on. Yeah, I'm worked to try and get here. I'm trying to fight for this. I'm doing my best.
I mean, it's huge pressure. I mean, to give any journalist that brief and to turn around a report in 2 minutes flat to go live on television is quite a demand. Yeah. So you've been doing pretty well. I
mean, I did get a bit of a tough critique this week, but I do try and take on board what the judges say and obviously learn from it, and each week take on what they say and learn from it. But I mean, this week my defence of what I chose was I tried to play to my strengths this week. I have tried to stay out of my comfort zone every week before and not interpret or bring into the competition modelling, but I tried to just bring in this week and have a strong week with what I was experienced in and what I knew about.
And so you'll obviously feel really aggrieved if it goes against you this evening, because this is your first time here and you've done well in the other tasks.
Well, I would be really, really disappointed to go. I mean, I hope that it's my turn to get a chance this week to come back again and fight for another chance. But yeah, I do. I mean, that's my defence of what I chose last week.
Well, I suppose I'll be saying let the viewers decide at this point. When you're delivering that report to the judges, what are you thinking? Are you thinking I should savour the delivery of this report, or is it I need to get it over as soon as possible and get out of here?
I think at the start, when you come up with your report and what you want to do, you're saying to yourself, okay, just have a bit of fun with these guys, because I had 2 band members, so they're fun lads, that they have a good background and having a bit of crack. But as soon as you get in there and you see their faces staring at you, it's like, get me the hell out of here as quick as I can.
Would you feel the same, Daniella?
At first, I think I used to rush through and kind of be like, oh, I need to get this over it. But now I think I'm trying to work more on my presentation, listen to who I'm interviewing, and take more time.
What was that old relaxation technique years ago? If somebody intimidated you to deliver a presentation, imagine them sitting on the loo.
Yeah, or sitting there
in their underwear.
Sitting there in his underwear,
sucking a lollipop.
That's all right. Might make it a bit easier. But look, it's lovely meeting the pair of you.
Thank
you. Best of luck today. It's not going to work out for one of you, but I'm sure there's a career down the line somewhere in this business anyway, all right?
Thank you very
much. Could I just say, because everybody votes for me every single week, I just want to say thanks so much to everybody, because I'd say at this stage it becomes a burden that they actually have to pick up the phone. So I just wanted to say thanks for everything.
And the exact same from me. Thanks so much. And a special thank you from my granddad Bertie. Thank you so much.
Excellent stuff. All right. Our granddad Bertie, by the way, owns a call centre in Naas.
No, unfortunately not.
I'm kidding. We're kidding here. All right, remember, you've just 4 hours left to vote to keep either Anthony or Daniella in the running to become XPOSURE's next presenter. Here's the deal. To vote for Anthony, you can call 1530 712 301 or text Anthony to 53307. I think that's a change in number this week, so watch out. 53307, or indeed to vote for Daniella, call 1513 712 302 or text Daniella to 53307. Text, by the way, costs 60 cents, and you can tune into XPOSURE later on this evening to hear the result. Best of luck, guys. Wouldn't do it for all the money in the world. Now, if you've missed any of Total Exposure, you can watch it all again on our website, tv3.ie, and it's there in all its glory.